15.2 million confirmed cases, 8.64 million recovered, 623,000 deaths, and still counting. Cases are increasing and people dying. Does this scare us now?
Sorry for sharing this, but we have to understand that the fight is not easy and we have to act more responsible. There have been times like this before, but certainly not of this magnitude. This time, the impact is severe. We are here talking about data, facts and figures, but at the same time, there are more and more numbers adding onto this list.
Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, the Indian Council of Medical Research, and many more such bodies are trying very hard day and night to save lives of millions. All they are asking from us is to follow some safety precautions. Are we at it? Yes? No?
To control the spread of the virus, the government called for a nationwide lockdown. We, as a nation, were able to control it to a large extent. But at the same time, not to forget,
there is a report published on the internet that says, in past few days, there have been several deaths reported. Suicides due to lockdown, lathi charge, hunger during migration. Speaking of this, how can we forget those terrible moments or situations that our country witnessed? This information is reported as the non-virus deaths. Whoever knew one virus could be a reason for such great destruction and loss worldwide.
indeed, this year we haven't seen a good and prosperous glare. And we are still fighting this. All this started by the end of December 2019 when China informed the World Health Organization about the emergence of an unknown pneumonia. The question ahead of us now is, till when?
We have to learn to live with it till things get back to normal. But until then, we should not panic. A very strong motto of making this video is to pass on this message to every viewer saying not to panic. And by doing so, any kind of situation can be controlled.
Till the vaccine is discovered, we have to tweak our lifestyles a bit. We have to make hygiene not just part of our lives, but life itself. There are many ways in which our governments, healthcare and other bodies are trying to cope with this pandemic. And we think it's really important for all of us to know about it.
Here are the 6 things India is doing to fight the deadly COVID-19. Number 1, we have the biggest lockdown in the world. Governments across the country are laying down strict regulations to be followed by the people. Number 2, government bodies and several other healthcare workers are using data management systems for contact tracing in order to track a 14-day travel history of the infected person. Number 3, there are strict containment zones that are heavily guarded in order to make sure that there is no movement happening in those areas. Number 4, awareness is being spread among people using several creative ways. Number 5, governments are actively looking out at concepts such as border control and crowd management. Number 6, public places are being disinfected and checkups are done properly for the patients.
3 things we as citizens have to do. Number 1, all great plans need execution. And here, to fight the COVID-19 pandemic, we the public have to cooperate and be rational. Number 2, in the past few days, we have been seeing that people across the country are flouting the regulations. Let's not do that. We need to understand that this is not our fight against the government. This is we alongside the government fighting the virus breakdown. Number 3. As almost all state borders have been opened, many people are moving in and out. And hence, we need to take extra precaution so as to not come in contact with an infected person.
And here are a few things that we as citizens should not be doing. Do not do this or this. Do not do this or this or this.
None of us are here to stay forever. So let us make the best of the time we have on this planet. Your safety is not just yours anymore. It is equally in the hands of the fellow humans. Now, when you know this, feel free to stand up and stop the person who is flouting these regulations. It is your right to take care of your safety. If you find anyone not following the regulations, please tell them not to do so. And if we are also one among them, let's stop doing so.
We are very close in order to find solution for this virus breakdown. Let us all be a part of the solution and do not do anything that makes the situation worse.
Remember, people who have been infected are already in pain. So let us be more empathetic to them and also treat them without discrimination. Because as they say, love can beat anything. This is our fight and let us all fight this together.
Let us all stay safe and take care of ourselves and everyone around us. Stay safe because you are precious. If not for yourself, then for someone else.